Hey guys, it's me, Joey T. So, as you see, it's a Saturday and I don't have the last part of the Batman Chronicles ready. I got a little bit delayed. I had this big exam happen, so kind of came in the way of me finishing the review in time out of the fact there were a couple things that I wanted to fix out. So hopefully I should have it done by next Saturday, April Fool's. So hopefully that won't be a prank if I have to make another delay. So, cross your fingers. Hope that's not going to happen, definitely. But I did want to talk about something that I felt was very relevant, something cool that I think you guys would get a kick out of, and that was the release of the new Captain Underpants trailer. So if you don't know by now, Captain Underpants was a book series that started in '97 and is still continuing today about two kids in an elementary school who have the worst principal and basically turn him into a superhero. And there's a lot of potty humor, a lot of fourth wall breaking. It's a very wacky book series. I'm saying all this now because Dreamworks announced that they were going to be directing a animated adaptation of Captain Underpants, which for me was very exciting. I grew up with these books, and I'm not saying that as like, oh, I remember these books fondly. Like, I specifically, vividly remember myself rereading these things like dozens of times. It had a lot of readability to it. It was also a great gateway book because it wasn't necessarily a children's book, but it was a chapter book, so it was kind of like a good blend between the two to really get you into better reading. And honestly, I was really looking forward to seeing what they have, especially with the images. A couple of things kind of threw me off when they announced that they were going to have Kevin Hart and Thomas Middleditch from Silicon Valley play Harold and George, the two 10-year-old kids in this book that I believe are 10 years old, but they're in elementary school. Had me a little bit concerned. They're not kids, so it's going to sound weird. I mean, it is a wacky book regardless, so there's going to be some wacky stuff. Then I saw that there was a trailer posted. I've been looking everywhere for a trailer, but a trailer was posted last week, and I got really excited. In fact, I was studying for this exam I was talking about earlier, and as soon as I saw that posted, I was like, I need to react to this. Me, my roommate, we're completely, not prepared for it. I was like, do you mind if I just do like a quick reaction? So you hear my roommate in the video as well. I want to show you guys my first impressions of the first Captain Underpants trailer for the first epic movie, as its little subtitle says.
He's faking it.
This is me watching the new trailer to the Captain Underpants movie I'm kind of looking forward to seeing. I grew up with these books, love the character. Really spur of the moment, didn't expect to do this. Got the trailer up from comingsoon.net, and we're going to be pressing play, Dreamworks TV, because they own YouTube, I guess. Why not? Let's press play. 3 minutes! Oh, and we got an introduction from the adult Harold. No, the adult George. Played by Kevin Hart. He even has a beard. Oh, that's so weird. George has got a beard. Ed Helms does not want to be there. By the third book, he does.
Yes, it does. I'm not gonna argue. Why don't you guys decide for yourselves by watching the sneak peek of Dreamworks Captain Underpants?
By the third book, he gets superpowers.
What is happening right now? I don't know.
I like this animation style.
Wow, that's an expensive door.
That wasn't over the top of the book. I don't like the music choice.
This is my best friend Harold Hutchins. We just make comics.
The comics.
And this old guy is Mr. Crook. George! He's the worst principal in the world. Ever since you attended this school, you've been responsible for
Second book.
one prank after another.
Do you see the lion there?
Like that tiger? Oh, that tiger was crazy. I told you I'd
No.
catch you one day. I'm going to have you two place in separate classes. We're going to annihilate your friendship. George, do something. Put the pin down, Mr. Crook, or we'll hypnotize you.
And it does work.
When I snap my fingers, you will obey our every command. Right now, the amazing Captain Underpants. I honestly didn't think that would happen.
This song
That did happen in the book. Remember that? Even the cutout in the window.
Yeah, we should probably go get him.
Their greatest creation.
Aww.
I take to the sky like an ostrich.
That was actually something that would have been in the book right there. Him in the elevator. That was good.
Based on the worldwide phenomenon. Hiya, class. I'm the cool new teacher, not some scary guy with a secret.
Okay, why are they combining the second and the fourth book together?
Totally, he's got it.
I don't like that. Oh, he does get his powers.
Dreamworks, Captain Underpants.
I hope.
Oh, so you're trapped in some sort of invisible box-like prison. Is it okay that I'm kind of loving this? Yes and no. I will set you free. Ow! But mostly yes.
This is your chance to be a superhero for your school.
All right, let's.
So, as you could see, there was a little bit of hesitation when I saw it. I was like, it's got potential and it's got things that I like, and certain things I think may have been fanboy gripes, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I rewatched this trailer again, and I'll be honest, I think there were things that maybe I was kind of griping on a little bit too hard. The fact that they've got two stories out of context within each other, for me, I thought it would have been really cool if they stuck more closer to the stories that were happening in there. But it seemed like they wanted to basically take elements because the books themselves are not big enough, but they're big enough to maybe take a few elements that worked from other books. But the first three books that came out, I think would have made a good movie regardless, just not book 1, book 2, and then book 5, put them together and make a movie. That just seemed kind of weird. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're taking the qualities from the first book, whatever. They're taking qualities from the first book. They're taking qualities from the Incredible Turbo Toilet, I think that is, top of my head. And then from my favorite, the one that actually got me into the series, the Diabolical Poopy Pants, Professor Poopy Pants. As you can tell, these books really embellished the toilet humor for a while, so much that they were banned from libraries because of the content. But I was, kind of thrown off that they were going to go in that direction. And there were certain things that threw me off, not necessarily the voices. I think they're okay. It's not my biggest problem. My biggest problem is that I think they're jumping right into the wackiness a little too far. Like, they've got like this big tornado, big special effects with, the hypnotizing, where it was just, he hypnotizes his teacher, his professor, or Principal Crump. He hypnotizes Principal Crump. There you go. I mean, there's no big spectacle out of it. It was like in the Lorax where, like, he cuts down the tree and then suddenly there's, like, lightning everywhere. It was like, it doesn't need to be a big visual spectacle. It's just, he's hypnotizing somebody. That is it. And then they've got a tiger in there, and I was like, I think they're pushing it just a little bit. Especially the same tiger from the TV show Uncle Grandpa showing up. So that was kind of threw me off too. I mean, it's a wacky book series, but I don't think it was that wacky, or at least it started off that wacky. The first book kind of feeds into this world of wackiness. It doesn't just start up straight up wacky, which kind of threw me off at first. But hopefully there were qualities that I really like. I don't want to spend so much time harping on things like that, because there were a lot of things I love. I love the visual style of this. I think this looks really cool. And I think Ed Helms as the voice of Principal Crump and Captain Underpants works really well. I think he pulled it off very well from what I saw in the trailer. And the visual style. Did I mention the visual style? Come on, man. That visual style looks amazing. But overall, I will still check this out. I think I kind of had to sit on this a little bit and say, maybe, I'm an adult going back, watching a movie that they're probably making for a younger audience to get into Captain Underpants. So there's going to be material that's not going to be pleasing my generation and pleasing a newer generation, because Captain Underpants has been around since the 90s. Late 90s, if you want to be specific. So there are going to be things that are bound to change. So hopefully I think that all comes together pretty well. Overall, I'm still excited to check it out. And if you want to check out more videos, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click the little bell notification so that you can get updates from my channel. Feel free to check out my Patreon, go like my Facebook fan page, and like my Twitter account, which is, its handle is Joey.T.Cartoon.P, much like the Facebook. It's all in the description box. Take care, guys, and thank you for checking this out. Bye.